Hello primary 3. In this video we're going to talk about the area of the rectangles. First we must know the difference between the perimeter and area. The perimeter of any shape is the outline length or the sum of all the side lengths. So only the outline, this is the perimeter, only the outline. Okay, we count only what's outside. And the area of any shape is the number of units that consists this shape. So the area is only the inside. Okay, we count from inside only. So we have here an array and I want to find the area of it. I know that I can find the area by counting the units, or I can say that it's number of row by number of column. I have here 1, 2, 3 row and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns. So it's 3 multiplied 6 will be 18 square unit. And the perimeter of it is the outline only. Okay, so I count the outline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So the perimeter is 18. Okay, it's only the length. Okay, it's the unit length of outside. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and 1, 2, 3. So this is 3 lengths and 6, 3 length unit and 6 length unit. So if I want to find the perimeter, and this is a regular shape, so this means if this equals 3, so what's opposite to it equals 3. If this equals 6, so what's opposite to it is equal 6. So I can say that it's 6 plus 3 plus 6 plus 3. So 6 plus 3 equals 9 and 6 plus 3 equals 9. So 9 plus 9 equals 18. Okay, so difference between perimeter and area. Perimeter is the outline only and the area is what inside. Okay, I have this one here and I want to find the perimeter and area of it too. The area is a number of the inner units. So let's find of it by using the rule number of row by number of column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 row and 1, 2, only 2 columns. So 2 multiply 8 equals 16. Let's find the perimeter of this shape. The perimeter is only the outline. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it's 20 length units. Or I can say that I have here 2 length units and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 length units. And of course here 1, 2. So if I have here 2, what's opposite of it is 2 because this is a regular shape. And if I have here 8, what's opposite of it is 8 because this is a regular shape. So if I want to find the perimeter, it will be 2 plus 8 plus 2 plus 8. 2 plus 8 is 10 and 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 plus 10 is 20 length units. This is the difference between perimeter and area. What is the area of a rectangle? If I have this array and I want to find the area of this array, I know that the area is number of row by number of column. So I count how many row I have, 1, 2, 3. Now how many columns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I multiply 3 by 5 will be 15 square units. This is the area of the array. What if I change this array by a rectangle? it's there's space inside of it, nothing written, but I know that this is 5 and this is 3. Before anything, you must know that this called length and this called width in the rectangle. So first I used to get from here columns and from here the rows, but now in the rectangle it's called length and width. So the long side is called length and the short side is called width. Okay? So if this length is 5 and this width is 3, and I want to find the area, so I used to multiply number of row by number of column. Now I will just multiply the length by the width. This is the length instead of the columns and the width instead of the rows. So I'll multiply length by width. Length is 5 and width is 3. 5 by 3 will be, so I can deduce from this that the area of a rectangle is length multiply width, or we can make it in shortcut, area is A and length is L and width is W. Again, if I have an array and I used to find the area of array by finding the rows and number of row by number of columns, but this is a rectangle, it has space inside of it, there's no units inside of it. So how I can deduce the area of it? I used to find the rows and columns, and here was the columns I count like this, and the rows I count like this. But the rectangle have length and width. The long side is length and the short side is called width. So instead of number multiply rows by column, I multiply length by width. So the area of a rectangle is length multiply width. Okay, I want to find the area of the rectangles I have here. I know that the area is length multiply width. So I multiply the length I have here is 6 by the width I have here is 3. Just multiply 3 by 6, it will give you 18. So easy and simple. So all I'm going to do is just multiply the two numbers together, the length and the width. So let's see here. 7 and 2. This is the length and this is the width. So I multiply length by width. I multiply 7 by 2 or 2 by 7. It's the same because the multiplication is commutative. So 2 by 7 will be 14 meters square. As you can notice here, we have centimeter, we put 2 up here, and meter, we put 2 up here. Why we do this? Okay, we used to put square next to the area, right? Do you remember? Square units here. So instead of writing square units, now I find the lengths, okay, in lengths. So I just don't write centimeter. It's multiply of two numbers, so I write centimeter square instead of writing square units, because instead of length and width, it used to be units inside of it squares. So I move the squares and put here centimeter square. So let's find the area of this one. The area of it is length multiply width. So I'll multiply the length and the width. This is the length and this is the width. So 5 multiply 9, it will be 45 centimeters square. Okay, I have here some dimensions, but I don't have the shapes. It's easy. I don't need to see the shapes if I have the length and the width. I just gonna do this. Know that length by width is the area and use it to find the area. So I'll multiply just the length by the width. 2 multiply 5. If I can imagine it look like this, if it's an rectangle. So I multiply, this is the length and this is the width. So 5 multiply 2 equals 10. And 6 the length and 4 the width. So it look like this. 6 and 4. So I multiply 6 by 4, it will be 24. The last one we have 7 length and 3 width. So I multiply them together. 3 by 7 equals 21. Okay, here I'm going to draw the rectangles and find the area. So first I must put the rule here because I use it all the time. The area is length multiplied width. So I multiply them together to find the area. First I will draw my rectangles. This rectangle with length 5 centimeter and width is 3 centimeter. So I will draw it like this. This is 5 and this is 3. If I want to find the area, I multiply 5 by 3. It will be 15 centimeters squared. Don't forget the units. Okay, I have a rectangle with dimensions 6 meter and 2 meter. Okay, so I write it like this. This is 2 and this is 6. And I want to find the area is length by width. So I multiply 6 by 2. It will be 12 meters square. You have here length 9 and width 4. So I have this is 9 and this is 4. I find the area is length by width. So I multiply 9 by 4. It will be 36. So easy and simple. Okay, I have here some story problems about the area. Ahmed has a rectangular garden with length 8 and width 5. Find the area of the garden. Okay, all I'm going to do is just multiply the length by the width to get the area. So I multiply 8 by 5 will be 40. And don't forget that there's a unit, it's a square unit. Or I can just write centimeter square. A man has a rectangular rug with dimension 7 centimeter and 6 centimeter. I want to find the area. As I know that the area is length multiplied width, so I multiply 6 by 7. It will be 42 centimeters square. Look at this story problem. Farah is sewing a border for a baby blanket. What is the area and perimeter of this blanket? As you can see, this blanket has no length and no width. I don't have it. How could I find the area and perimeter? Think, think, think. You don't need the area and perimeter if you can just have the units inside of it. So if I want to find the area, I just count the inner units. And I want to find the perimeter, I just count the outline only. So the area here is, this is look like an array, so it's going to be number of row by number of column. I have here 1, 2, 3, 4 row and 1, 2, 3, 4 columns, so it's 4 by 4. 4 by 4 equals 16 unit, square unit, okay? And what about the perimeter? The perimeter is the length is outside of it only. So if I want to find it, I just count the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the perimeter is 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 16 length. Here I want to find the area and perimeter of the shaded part only. So if I have this and I want to find the area of it, okay, it's like an array, so I can use the rule of the array, number of row by number of column. So I multiply here number of row 1, 2, 3 by number of column 1, 2, 3. So 3 by 3 equals 9. Okay, the perimeter, if I want to find it, I count only the outline. So 1, 2, 3 plus 1, 2, 3 plus 1, 2, 3 plus 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 plus 3 plus 3. I count only the outline, so it's going to be 12 length units. Okay, as you can see, this is in regular shape. It's not a regular shape, so I can find the area using the rule. I use the area, I find the area here only by counting. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The area here is 8. And the perimeter is the out length 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it's 14 length unit. What is the area here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's 13. And the perimeter is the outline. So I count the outline. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, some people miss this. When they count this one, they miss counting this one. But you must count all the outline, okay? So as we can see, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So the perimeter here is 20 length units. The question here tells me to color then answer. Okay, I have here a rectangle with length 4 centimeter and width is 3 centimeter. Then I want to find the area and perimeter. Okay, first I don't have only an array here. How I'm going to find the length and the width? You must know that this array, every square inside this array have a length of 1 centimeter and width of 1 centimeter. So this represent 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters, 3 centimeter, and so on. So if I have here length 4 centimeters, so I will take here 4 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter. This is the length. On the width here, 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter. So this is the length and the width of the rectangle. So I can represent the rectangle by this array. I can use so many strategies to find the area of this array or rectangle by using the law of the rectangle that knows that the area is length by width. Or I can use the law of the array that tells me that the area is number of row by number of columns. So I will use this strategy. I have here length equals 4 and width equals 3, so the area equals 4 by 3. Or I can count number of row. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4 row and 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. So it's the same. 4 by 3 equal 12, and don't forget the unit, it's centimeter square. And I want to find the perimeter. I have here the length is 4 and width is 3, and the other length is 4 because this is equal to this one, and this width is 3. So it's 4 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3. So 4 plus 3 equals 7, and 4 plus 3 equals 7. So 7 plus 7 equals 14 centimeter. He told me what's the difference between the area and perimeter. In this question, he doesn't mean to subtract the area from the perimeter because we can't subtract two different units. Again, we can't subtract two different units. So this is centimeter square and this is a centimeter, so I can't subtract this from this one. So in this question, he means that what is the difference between area and perimeter? Area represent what and perimeter represent what? Area is the units inside the shape, the number of units inside the shape. I have here units that is like a square, so the area is number of units inside the shape. And the perimeter, when I want to find it, I count only the outline of it. So the perimeter is the outline only. Here I want to find the area in ascending order of these shapes. So I first find the area of each one, then order them. Here I have dimensions 10 and 4, and before answer anything we must know that the law of the area is length by width. So I multiply the dimensions I have 10 and 4. But if you ask, this is the dimensions, not a length and width. Dimensions mean the length and width for the shape. So I have here 10 multiply 4 is 40 centimeters squared. Don't forget your unit. Here I have dimensions 7 and 3. Don't forget the law of area is length by width. So it's 7 by 3 equals 21 centimeters squared. And here we have dimension 9 and 5. So I multiply it because the area is length by width. So I multiply 9 by 5 equals 45 centimeters squared. And here is the Lego playground with dimensions 8 and 2. So I multiply length by width, it will give me 8 by 2 equals 16 centimeters squared. Now I want to arrange them ascendingly. This means I arrange them from the smaller to the greater. Which one here is the smaller area? This area of the Lego play garden is the smallest. So I put here 16 and I mark it because I don't want to use it again. After this, the small one here we have the parking drawing, so I put it next and I mark it because I won't take it again. Then I have 40 is the Lego house and I mark it. Then I have the garden model, the last one. So this is the range of it. This is all for today. Thank you.